What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to tell you about a guy named Mark Twain. Hope you enjoy. Now let's get into it. Mark Twain was born on November 30th, 1835 to John Marshall Clemens and Jane Clemens. Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Langhorne Clemens, but he later changed it to Mark Twain. Mark Twain had 6 siblings: Orion Clemens, Henry Clemens, Pamela Clemens, Pleasant Clemens, Benjamin Clemens, and Margaret Clemens. Only Orion, Henry, Pamela, and Mark himself lived long. Their other siblings died when they were very little. Mark was born in the frontier village of Florida, Missouri, and grew up in nearby Hannibal, where he was fascinated of the town's romance, but scared of its bloodshed it had. Mark Twain spent his summers on his uncle's farm and listened to the stories told by the slaves that worked there. Mark went to school until he was 12 years old because his father died and he had to quit so he could get a job to help his family out. Mark's first job was a printer's apprentice for the Missouri Courier, which he got in 1848. 3 years passed, and his older brother, Orion, brought the Hannibal Journal, and Mark started working for him as a typesetter. When Mark was 18, he headed to New York City and Philadelphia, where he worked on several different newspapers and found success at writing articles. In 1857, Mark went back to his home to start a new career as a riverboat pilot on the Mississippi River. In February 1870, Mark Twain married Olivia Langdon Clemens, and together they had 4 children, named Claire Clemens, Susie Clemens, Jean Clemens, and Langton Clemens. Sadly, Mark Twain's child, Langton Clemens, died at the age of 19 months from diphtheria. In 1876, Mark Twain published his third book, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, but his first book was published in 1869 and was called The Innocents Abroad. Mark Twain wrote 28 books in all, but is famous for his book, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Sadly, Mark Twain died on April 21st, 1910 in Redding, Connecticut, but his books still live on today. Mark Twain was an important person during the Gold Rush because he was a miner and gambler and always got 2 drinks from bars. He also created a brand of cigars. Fun facts about Mark Twain. His favorite color is turkey red. His favorite food is steamed mussels and champagne. His favorite drink is coffee with fresh cream. His favorite hobby is riverboating. And his favorite sport is baseball, which I also like. My favorite team is the Angels. What about you? Here are some of Mark Twain's most famous quotes. I picked out 4 of them, and my favorite one is the 4th one. And now let's begin. Number 1, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Number 2, whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform or pause and reflect. 3, it is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. Number 4, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And the 4th one is my favorite. And thank you all for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and peace out.